So to start, you're going to need a lemon yellow stick crayon. And up towards the top of our paper, I'm going to measure about one, maybe 2 thumbs down. And towards the middle of my paper, I'm going to draw an upside down V. Just like that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take either a ruler, if you have a ruler, or if you don't have a ruler, you could find like a straight book, a book that has a straight edge. And right where the tip of your V is, or the bottom of it is, we're going to draw a straight line down, but we're going to leave about a hand's worth of blank space at the bottom. So we're not going to draw a straight line all the way down our paper, just most of the way down. So that's what I have so far. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And now I'm just going to make my sword a little bit bigger by going around the edge of where I just drew. And I'm going to take my golden yellow stick crayon, and I'm going to make a line going down from the center of the V all the way to the bottom of our sword. Next, I'll take my lemon yellow stick crayon, or block crayon, sorry, and I'm going to color in my sword. So now we have the blade of our sword done. The next part is we need our handle. So I'm going to take my green stick crayon, and around the handle I'm going to make one straight line, and then I'm going to curve it around and make a half circle. Out towards the side, I'm going to make the handle. I'll make 2 long ovals coming out of the center oval. And then underneath, I will start making the part of the sword that we would grab onto with our hands by making the handle, by making 2 straight lines down, and then another semicircle at the bottom. Now here comes the fun part. This is where we can choose what kind of a design we want the bottom of our sword to have. Let's see if you can, oh, now you can see that better. Okay. So across the handle, I'm going to start making what would have been leather straps coming across. So make a nice, comfortable handle. And I imagined that they were woven across both sides of the sword. I'm going to fill in that part of the sword with my golden yellow stick crayon, and it'll make this beautiful leather handle. And I've actually changed my mind about this green. I think I actually just want it to be a dark brown. So I'll make the bottom of my sword. I'll go over the green with my dark brown. But this is where you could choose the color. Maybe you want yours to be golden. Maybe you want yours to be blue. Maybe you want yours to be black. I'm going to color in this middle part with my brown. And then I'm going to color in the sides of the handles in green. All right. Then I think I will take, I'll take my brown and I'm just going to outline the handle and add a little bit more detail. Go over some of these lines again. All right. Now all around my sword, it is shining through the night. So I'm going to take my blue block crayon and, being careful not to touch the sword, I'm going to start shading in around the sword with my blue. And this will make it appear even brighter than it does right now. So we remember the King of Ireland's son got the Sword of Light from a cave where it was very dark, but he could see the Sword of Light shining brightly even inside of the dark cave. And I'm just going over very lightly with my block crayon. Now, to give the sword even more glowing ability, I'm going to darken the edges around my paper. And so I have a area of lighter blue around my sword, and the farther away it gets from the sword, the darker my blue gets. And this will let our sword shine through the dark. And then the final touch around our sword, we will write our words. The sword of light, capital, because it's describing the sword of light, shines so bright. It will guide our hero on his plight. And that is it. Thank you for joining me, second grade. I look forward to seeing your pages and your swords. Hi, second grade. Today we're going to draw the Sword of Light in our books. This is on page 15 of our main lesson books. And one thing that's different is instead of having your main lesson book out, what is this, hamburger style? It's actually going to be hot dog style today, with the long part of the book facing you. So normally when we draw in our books, we have our books laying this way. Today we're actually going to have the spiral up towards the top.